Hello. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit of what goes into creating a custom jingle. So in case you're new to the channel, I just want to give a little bit of context to this before we dive in, but I have a side business where I create custom jingles and songs that serve in a number of different capacities. So the custom songs that I write are essentially personalized songs that are based off of the recipient's story and are mostly geared towards people that are just looking for a unique gift to give their loved ones at a specific occasion, whether it's a birthday or a wedding anniversary or a wedding proposal or graduation, et cetera, right? You can learn more about it if you're interested at www.yourcustomjingle.com. I will include a link in the description, but the actual jingles themselves, the actual custom jingles, are a bit more straightforward, as the clientele that I serve are mostly business owners just looking for a catchy song to help promote their service or their product. So in this video, I'm putting together two very short rock style jingles for a roofing contractor company, and I thought it would be useful to document some of the process. And just to be upfront, this isn't necessarily a how to write jingles type of video, right? It's more of an account of the actual process, but I believe that there are some handy little nuggets of info in there for anybody who's just starting out with home recording or just looking to get a different perspective on it. You know what I mean? That all said, if you are interested in me doing a, quote unquote, how to write a jingle type of video, right? Definitely drop me a comment and let me know. And by the way, if you are starting out and you're struggling with writing songs, grab my free songwriting checklist at the link in the description below. It's a quick read and I think it'll help out a lot. My clients have been saying good things about it, so check it out. All right, let's get on to the meat of the video. Let us proceed to the video's meat. Okay, so first, I just want to start off by sharing the information that was given to me by my client. If you've been following along on the channel, you'll know I just did a couple of videos recently where I show the benefits of working with songwriting prompts when writing custom songs. And this kind of prompt is very similar, but it's a much more condensed version. So let's check it out real quick. So here we are. And like I said before, this is a bit more condensed than a typical songwriting prompt, but it's super helpful. It just gives me all the info that I need to get started. So I have the client's name, obviously, the genre that they wanted, the story that I asked them to provide. So this client wants a jingle that can air at the end of each commercial. The script is below. They use Just Say Sela as an example. So I'm assuming that's just a popular commercial that's used in the area. I hadn't heard of it before, but they provide a reference right here, which is great. And they even included a previous commercial that they used just to give me some context. So this is awesome. This gave me everything that I needed to get going with it. They provided the length of the jingle, right? And then even the script, right? So weather safe restoration, is your home weather safe? I mean, that right there, I already got ideas of like how I wanted the melody to go. And at first, I think I started ripping off the the Folgers theme song, right? So I was like, weather safe restoration is, what was it? Is your home weather safe? Yeah, something like that. And then I thought, oh God, that's Folgers in your cup. So I couldn't do that. But it at least gave me an idea of like how to go about things. It even humming that, mock melody gave me an idea of what the chords were gonna be. And speaking of that, let me show you the chords that I actually came up with for this. Okay, so based off all the information provided by my client, I thought it'd be cool to try out a 1-2-4 progression, kind of like in the style of The Boys Are Back in Town by Thin Lizzy. So if you're familiar with that song, if you want to go back and check it out, you'll hear them go from A flat 5 to B flat 5 to D flat 5. And that D flat 5 to me sounds like it's the 4 chord because there's this nice bit of like pleasant tension going on that immediately points back to the 1 chord, that A flat 5, right? So I really like that because the progression was very quick and to the point, and I just thought it would be perfect for a jingle. So I stole that, and here's the progression that I came up with. So as you can hear, that's an F sharp 5, G sharp 5, B5, going back to the F sharp 5. Okay, now I want to show you the tail end of the writing process where I'm just figuring out what the vocal melody is going to be, and then we're going to get into actually like tracking the vocals and all that sort of stuff. And then I'll show you the finished product at the end. Okay, so let's try a few different variations. restoration is your home weather safe. Weather safe restoration is your home weather safe. Something like that. Maybe one more. Weather safe restoration is your home weather safe. Yeah, I already did that one. Okay. Okay, so in this next segment, I'm going to be focusing on the vocals and vocal pre-production. So what I like to do to prepare is create what I like to call a vocal guide track. So I've made some other videos that talk about this, but just in case you're new to the channel or you just need a refresher, I just want to briefly explain what a vocal guide track is. So essentially, it's just a MIDI piano track that contains all of the specific notes that I'm going to sing, right? So it's very straightforward, very simple, right? And you might be wondering why I take the extra time to build this track, right? It might seem like it's a little counterintuitive, right? This is faster music creation. Why are you taking extra time to do this, prep work? So like most things in the audio and music world, right? You save a ton of time on the back end if you do a little bit of prep work up front. So I want to list a few benefits of having one of these guide tracks, okay? So one, the obvious first reason is that it helps me to maintain better pitch while singing, right? That's kind of the no-brainer, right? I have relative pitch. I do not have perfect pitch. So having, just a perfect note that's played by a MIDI piano, like being piped right into my ear, really, really helps out in that very unnatural sounding environment of, your headphones when we're recording your own voice. So number two, not only does having a guide track help with my pitch, but it also helps with my phrasing, right? Because I have everything mapped out a certain way, the length of how each note is going to be, the duration. And this is super important if you're tracking doubles or triples, or if you're quad tracking your vocals, right? It's just super important to get a good layout of like how the phrasing is going to be so that you are just hitting it dead on each time, so that when you blend all these vocals together, it's going to sound just tighter overall. So this is a much, much cheaper alternative to investing in a plugin like Vocaline. I think I'm saying that right? Where it's that plugin that allows you to just kind of magically line up all your tracks. But having a vocal guide track like this is just a way cheaper alternative because you're already getting great performances right at the source, right? You're getting tighter takes right at the source. So you don't have to worry about extra editing on the back end. And reason number three is that it helps me to quickly learn the melody that I just wrote, as you're going to see in the following examples. So just because I've written a melody, right, doesn't necessarily mean that I like know it, right? It's still brand new. I have an idea of how I want to do it, but it's still fresh in my mind. So having a guide track like this is super, super helpful. Not only that, but like, let's say I'm working on a song for a client in the morning and I get hit with a bunch of, inspiration, and I just, come up with a bunch of really cool ideas that I get down. But I know that later that day I have some things coming up that I can't move, so I can't spend the entire day working on this song. If I create a track like this, I can get the melody laid out and just walk away from it completely and go about the rest of my day, right? I have taken days off from writing songs and have completely forgotten what I've written, but if I have a piano guide track laid out there, it brings me right back to where I left off. So super, super helpful. I'm just going to get some placeholders down right now as far as the vocal melody goes. So I'm going to open this up. Let's see. Yeah, I got to fix all that. Okay. So, restorations. So let's deal with this first. So. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Moves down. Yeah. So with the same restorations. Okay, that'll work. And then, is your home weather safe? Is your home weather safe? So weather safe, or weather safe? Is your home weather safe? Maybe that's better. I don't know. I'll have to do both. So, is your home weather safe? Oh, you know what? It comes in at a different time. So let's bring this up. That could be a cool one. And then, okay. And then we'll do vocal melody variation. So, is your home weather safe? Great. So that. Is your home weather safe? So. Yeah, bring that in closer. Is your home weather safe? Nope, really did. Whoops. What am I doing? There we go. Cool. All right. Yeah. So that's a start. Let's see what happens.
Weather safe. Weather safe.
So.
Weather safe. Weather safe restorations. Weather safe. Weather safe. Weather safe.
Do that later.
Weather safe.
Yeah, that should do it. So that's the first one. Okay, so about to track the other jingle with the variation in the melodies. So what I like to do is make a copy of the thing that I'm going to sing over. So this will be my practice run. It helps me to beat, overthinking things. So I'm able to just stay in the moment as much as possible. Plus, I find that the first take is often better than the second take. Sometimes it depends, things differ, but that's what I'm gonna do here. So, was it weather safe restoration? Is your home weather safe? So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I'll see you in there.
Weather safe restoration. Is your home weather safe? Weather safe. Whoops. Weather safe restoration. What? No.
First one's good.
1, 2. Weather safe restoration. Is your home weather safe? Weather safe restoration. Is your home weather safe? Weather safe restoration.
I always miss it. Whoops.
Weather safe restoration.
Damn it.
One, two. Weather safe restoration. Is your home weather safe? 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 Weather safe restoration. Is your home weather safe?
That should do it. Okay, so I had to re-record some of the parts for consistency. The timing was off in a couple of places and whatnot, so just redid these real quick. And now I want to do a harmony. So, is your home weather safe?
Your home weather safe.
So is your home weather safe? We'll do a simple one right here. And you know what? Just in case.
Your home weather safe.
Oh, whoops, wrong ones. Let's bring this down. And then that. Clip you. Clip you. Bring you out. And then glue you guys together. Alright. So now, I need to figure out, is your home weather safe? Is your
Is your home weather?
So yeah,
Is your home weather safe?
that should work. Sweet. So do that, clip you, and then, yeah, okay. See you inside that thing again. Alright, here we go. Is your home weather safe? So,
Is your home weather safe? Weather safe restoration. Is your home weather safe? Is your home weather safe? Weather safe restoration. Is your home weather safe? Is your home weather safe? Is your home weather safe restoration? Is your home weather safe? Is your home weather safe? Is your home weather safe restoration? Is your home weather safe? Is your home weather safe?
I think we got it. Okay, so the harmonies. Gotta just see if this double works.
Is your home weather safe?
Nice. Ooh,
Is your home weather safe?
that's pretty good too. So in case.
Is your home weather safe?
And I wonder if this will work with the other variation. We'll see what happens here. Probably not. Yeah, no, probably not because the rhythm's different.
Your home weather safe?
Weather safe. So I'll just have to do a different one. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Okay, so beer is probably not the best thing to be drinking while tracking vocals, but I'm tired of playing by the rules all the time, so let's see what we got.
Weather safe?
Alright, so that one's solid on its own. Let's see how this does with the accompaniment.
Weather safe?
It's okay.
Weather safe? Weather safe?
It's pretty good.
Weather safe?
That's not that good. I feel like, bring this guy over and do short jingle harmony. Let's see if the first one. Bring this guy down and mute you for now. And seems pretty good. Let's hear it real quick.
Weather safe, weather safe, weather safe.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And double that.
Weather safe, weather safe, weather safe, weather safe, weather safe.
And extra, bring you down. How's the timing on that? Yeah, see, this one's a little bit later. It's like I get to overthinking. I overanalyze. That was pretty close. Actually, let's see how you guys do on your own. So, this is what I do. Maybe it's not necessary, but I like to be thorough.
Weather safe.
That feels pretty good. All right, that works. So did you notice how sometimes the warm-up take or the practice take was actually better than the, quote unquote real take that I was going for? The reason for that is because I know that I was approaching that practice take with much less of an expectation, right? Because it's a warm-up take, I was much more relaxed as a result. And, in my experience, that has always yielded much better takes. So if you have a melody that you're working on, but you're still learning it, try like doubling the regions like I did, earlier in the video, and try having like a running start take before you go for your real take. Having this running start type of guide setup can be hugely beneficial if you're tracking your own vocals at home. And especially if you're an overthinker like I am. I've been experimenting with this a lot and just learning more and more about my own personal singing habits. And it just helps me to refine things and be that much more efficient. So this might seem a bit unorthodox, but I highly recommend you try it out. All right, so now let's check out the finished products. Here is jingle number 1.
Weather safe restoration is your home. Weather safe.
And now jingle number 2.
Weather safe.
All right, so that's all I got for you this week. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said before, if you're interested in me doing a how to write a jingle type of video, a very like in-depth, step-by-step type of thing, definitely drop a comment and let me know. And if you're just starting out with writing songs and you need a little extra help, grab the free checklist in the link below, okay? It's gonna help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.